our subscriber. This is Spotlight podcast. And today we brought you a guest who is going to mention his name by himself. Let's give him a room to describe who he is.
My name is Francis Jana, a farmer here in Blantyre.
Alright, Francis, we got some few questions to ask on today's topic. Subscribers, today's topic is climate smart agriculture. Let's explore into this topic together with Francis Jana. First question, why is climate smart agriculture what does climate smart agriculture mean in simple terms?
Climate smart agriculture, it is simply means that the process where a farmer can produce yields, can do the agriculture while maintaining the resources available healthy.
All right. So it only focuses on mainly focuses on soil, right?
Not only soil. For agriculture to happen, it involves different things.
Yes.
It may involve water.
Yes.
The soil itself.
Yeah.
The sun.
Yeah.
The air itself.
Yeah.
All these contribute to the agriculture.
Yes.
So when we talk of smart agriculture, we talk all these, maintain them, and at the same time produce more yield.
That is climate smart agriculture.
Yeah, that's climate smart agriculture.
All right. Let's go to the next question. Why is climate smart agriculture important to farmers today?
Climate smart agriculture is very important to every farmer.
Yes.
Today, due to the change of the climate, the farmers has to follow the smart way of producing their product.
Yes, exactly.
So the climate smart agriculture may help a farmer to produce more yields, be resilient to the climate impact. They also help to produce more when doing your agriculture. Yeah. So it's very important.
Yeah, and we can see that the climate has been changed since this generation. We can experience the weather in July, experience it in June. It happens, and we normally we expect that October we must receive sun. Not rain but sun actually. But in these days we experience rain in October. That is, climate is being changing. So with farming, when we brought things, these two, together, climate and the farming, I think farmers must follow proper ways to do their farming, to
produce more product.
Yeah, to produce more product and to overcome the incidence of climate change.
That's true.
So let's look into this question. How does climate change currently affect farming? Farming. Yeah, farming.
That is.
Yes.
Climate change has been affecting the farming mostly the negative way. The negative way.
Yes.
As you can see nowadays, there are some crops that you can't grow.
Yes.
Due to the change of climate.
Yes.
There are some varieties of maize, groundnuts, which are being affected more, or they can't mature.
Yes.
Due to maybe the area.
Maybe that has been grown. Yeah.
So these things, they all come due to the climate change.
Yes.
The delay of rain.
Yes.
Is also affecting the farmers.
Crops,
it affecting the crops, and also the water levels in our rivers, the lakes. For those who do irrigation systems.
Irrigation. Especially rice farming.
Rice farming. Nowadays, it's very difficult to practice that in higher areas. Now, it's mostly practiced in the lower side of the region. To find the water. So nowadays, to say the fact, farming is not easy as it was in the past. So I can say that as farmers, you have to adapt these climate changes for you to proceed and be resilient in your farming. Exactly. So I can say that climate change is impacting more. It doesn't choose the livestock farming or the crop production. All sides you can see that there are some diseases which are coming due to the high temperature, the lack of water. You can see that some animals are struggling
to find food. More especially, we already know that animals need crops to eat. Plants. So if there will be no rain, then that means food also for animals is gonna be a problem. Scarce. So I think that is also the reason why the prices of rice is too high.
Most crops nowadays are high.
Even the maize itself.
It's not only because of the economy, but the availability of the crop on the market is also making it the price to rise. Because if you can see the demand and supply law, in that system you will see that is high compared to the supply. So you can see that the farmers are failing to meet the target. So I can say that this is also due to the climate change. So
it has brought a huge impact to the farming. Okay. Can you share a success story where climate smart farming or climate smart agriculture practices worked well, or maybe you according to your experience?
In my experience as a farmer, I've adopted different ways of doing the smart way of producing the crops and the livestock, rearing the livestock. And many farmers are also doing the same in different areas, like in Lilongwe, in Chiteze. Most farmers nowadays they have tried to produce what do we call the greenhouses?
Exactly.
This system of practicing the agriculture, it's very helpful.
They're very, very helpful.
It's very important. So if you can see that those people who involve in greenhouse practices, they produce more and quality products. So greenhouse practices in Malawi is practiced mostly at the high scale farming of agriculture.
Greenhouse.
The greenhouses. Mostly small farmers, they find it difficult to adopt that system of agriculture. But some of the farmers, they are trying their best due to the result after engaged in doing the greenhouse practices. And also some farmers, especially small scale farmers, they do agroforestry and crop rotation. This system,
there are some you mentioned something about agroforestry. Growing together crops and trees. So there are some trees that keep water. So in terms of in terms of drought, those trees supply water to the crops.
And also they keep moisture by providing the shade. Some they provide the manure. So
at the same time,
so it works hand in hand, helping to mitigate this climate change. So you can see also that the crop rotation, the coming of the diseases. So some farmers, they engaged in crop rotation, mix the cropping to overcome these diseases. So many farmers are trying different ways of producing their crops to mitigate, to deal with the impact of climate change.
For those who just tuned in, this is the Spotlight podcast. We are discussing a topic of climate smart agriculture. We have our guest here, Francis Jana, who is explaining more about this topic. Stay tuned as we are continuing.
When?
How can farmers improve soil health while adapting to climate change?
There are different ways where farmers can improve the soil health while they are producing more.
Yeah.
There's the agroforest way of doing farming.
Yeah.
The farmers can practice agroforest. In agroforestry, the trees they provide they keep moisture of the soil.
Yeah.
They provide the manure of the soil, and they also
even the shade.
Yeah, the shade itself it helps the soil not to be more exposed to the sun.
Yes.
To keep the microorganisms.
Yeah.
And also the greenyard farming.
Yeah.
The farmers may just use the leaves from the trees, and bury them. Yeah, they can bury the leaves from the trees or the residues after harvesting.
Yes.
Bury them in the soil in your farm.
Yeah.
After sometimes they decompose.
Yeah.
And when you are planting, they become manure.
They
help. Yeah. So they help so much in the growth of your the plants.
That can make a farmer to harvest more yields.
At the same time, maintaining the soil health.
Yeah.
So I can say that there are different ways the farmer can do, or even the planting cover crops.
Yes.
Yeah, it also maintains the soil health.
All right. Yeah. So let's now switch from crop production to livestock or production, because this climate change has affected both crop and even the animals themselves. So let's now talk about livestock. How climate change has affected these animals. So the first question: how can livestock farming become more climate friendly?
Livestock farming, I think it's more environment friendly.
Yes.
Because
how animals can adapt to the
climate change.
Yes.
The impact of climate change.
Yes.
Animals are not that easy to adapt to the climate change.
Yes.
As a farmer, you have to put more effort for you to keep on raising the animals. So as a farmer, you have to seek the advice from an agriculture officer or a veterinary officer on how can you overcome these challenges. Nowadays, there are challenges of the rising of temperature.
The rising of temperature. That is a very problem.
It's a very big problem to the animals, because when the temperature is very high, animals they find it hard,
especially cows.
They can't survive in a congestion room. So as the farmer, you have to seek the advice on how can you put your cows in the animal house. You have also to seek the advice what kind of feed can you give them, which amount of water can you provide to your animals nowadays, because in the past you can just provide maybe once a day or twice a day, but nowadays things has changed. For those who raise the pigs, they really need
more water.
So as a farmer, you have to find the source of water. You can use water harvest system, construct some tanks where you can keep water.
Some tanks, dams.
To keep water so that you can be providing to the animals, or the kind of feeds you give the animals. You have to do some research that these feeds cannot affect my animal. Don't just keep on doing what you are doing in the past. The local
thinking that it is going to be
the same.
The same.
Things are changing. Nowadays things are changing. So I can advise all the farmers, find the agriculture extension officer or go to the veterinary in your farm.
The way you are explaining, it looks like you are a agriculture advisor or a veterinarian.
No.
What can you say about it?
Okay, on that one, as a farmer, I found out that doing farming with ignorance cannot work.
Can't work.
It can't work. You can keep on being. We can keep on breeding some. What can I say?
Maybe some animal houses.
Yeah, you can be doing things like you think that you are right.
Yeah,
but
no,
when you are not right.
Yes.
Yeah. So for me, I seek the advice.
It needs some requirements and techniques.
Yeah, techniques. Nowadays, it requires the skilled people.
Yes.
To help you in how can you produce in your farm.
Yeah.
So I seek the advice mostly from the agriculture officers and the veterinary officers. So that's why I think that maybe
you are.
It's just that I find the information from them.
You know, I was thinking that I'm talking to agriculture experts.
No, it's just that I do.
You just follow this stuff.
I follow them.
That's
so
cool.
much from them.
I can see you are a large scale farmer.
Not that large. Just trying.
All right. Let's now go to this question. How can water management, like irrigation or rainwater harvesting, help farmer cope with drought?
The drought, it's a very big challenge to farming. Both the livestock and the crop system. So nowadays the farmers have developed different ways of finding water after the delay of rain. So the farmers, they do harvest water through maybe the roof or building some tank.
That system of catching water.
The rainwater during
the rainwater.
It keeps them in the tank so that during the dry season, like October, they can use the same water. And also some they build some dams. Some they have the solar pumps. There's technology nowadays.
Technology.
So others are building solar pumps to have water even during the dry season and keep on producing. So I can say that.
Okay, so after harvesting such water, they can use both their own crop or maybe to irrigate crops and to give animals to drink.
That's it. Because during the dry season, it's very hard to find water for the animals.
Very hard.
If you have it at home, it's very simple. You can just use it at your farm. So most farmers, they use those waters for the benefit of their farm.
All right. You are watching Spotlight podcast, where we are exploring more about climate smart agriculture, and we have our guest here, Francis Jana, who is our farmer today. Give us more information about this topic. Under the same topic of climate, climate smart agriculture. Let's also look into this subtopic, social, economics, and the policy aspects. The first question under this subtopic is that what challenges do farmers face in adopting climate smart agriculture?
There are many challenges for the farmers to adopt the climate smart agriculture. As I have already said in the past, that the farmers, the climate smart agriculture, like greenhouses, are expensive. They are very expensive for you to have it at your farm. And even they require more skills. So for someone to implant that system at your
greenhouse,
farm, greenhouse, it requires more money.
So I heard that it is mostly practiced in other countries. Like Israel.
In Israel, because in such countries there is desert, more desert.
More desert.
High temperature, they just find it easy to use the greenhouses.
Just because of there's a desert. That is the reason why they mostly practice greenhouse.
Even in Egypt.
Or even in Egypt,
Israel, China, they do
those countries.
These countries, we can just say that they developed countries. So they use this greenhouse farming for them to produce more, and you can see that their product you can find them on the international market, and they have good qualities. So here in Malawi, mostly there are few farmers, the large scales, the large scale farmers who are practicing greenhouse. And the other way is that they to implant a pump, an electric pump, a solar pump at your farm. It's not that cheap.
This technology,
this technology. It's not that cheap to have it as a farmer. In the past, some farmers were using treadle pumps. You can't use a treadle pump at a larger scale.
These days.
These days that cannot happen. Then just maybe a small farm. But for you to produce more at a larger scale, you need an electric pump or a solar pump, which is expensive. So some farmers cannot manage to find the money to buy those things. So I can say that the smart agriculture, in the other hand, is very important, but it's also
on the other hand, it's so expensive.
It's expensive, and
not every farmer can afford it.
But still, there are some ways, there are some systems like crop rotation, the agroforestry that don't require more resources or expensive. Every farmer can manage to practice it.
All right. So what advice can you give it to the farmers who are practicing climate smart agriculture, or maybe those who don't know this practice, this way to mitigate climate change or to overcome climate change? What advice can you give them?
What I can tell the farmers out there is that, my fellow farmers, nowadays people are complaining that maybe the fertilizers are high. The pumps or what are expensive.
Even the seeds.
The seeds, they are high. Maize seeds, they were at 40. Nowadays you can find them maybe 5 kg at 90,000 required, or 100 something. So as a farmer, you have to find a way, a simple way. How can you overcome those challenges? What you can do first is to find an agriculture extension office in your area who can help you. How can you produce more using the little resources you are having at your area, in your area? So there are different ways that I can share with you that I practice right now. The agroforestry system, though it takes time, but it is more effective. And also it stays there for a long time. It helps you for a long time. And also crop rotation, you have to practice crop rotation. You can plant this year groundnuts, the other year tobacco, the another year maize. By doing that, you prevent the diseases. You can see in the recent years we had the groundnut diseases, where groundnuts were not doing well.
We're not doing well.
You can change. You can switch to other crops.
And that system of crop rotation, it gives a room to the soil to adapt.
Your soil can acquire different nutrients. So for you to be a farmer who produce more, there are different ways, and these ways you can find them, as I already said, that in your agriculture offices. So you should not just stay home complaining, but you have to practice these ways, and you will thank me.
All right. This is how we chat with our farmer here, Francis Jana. Actually, he was explaining more about climate smart agriculture. So let's stay there until we meet the next time. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. Bye bye.